Hey boys and opposite boys, welcome back to the Doodles podcast. I'm your host, Big Doodles. Today we got Jackie,
Hey, it's me.
Edgar,
I feel like racism has gone too far in modern society, but I feel most for the Arabs. They must feel
Alex,
like they have the weight
Right.
of the world on their shoulders. It might just be the
and
really heavy
last but not
backpacks,
least,
but that's
Orozco.
besides the point.
Hello.
Uh,
I was
Oh, you love it and crave it. You
my
missed
my
us. I know you did.
my
But you know
thing
what?
What?
Quarantine's a bitch, ain't
my
A
my
little
thing
bit.
disconnected me.
uh, that's
it?
funny.
For some
We're
reason
not stopping. We're just going.
I sort,
Discord. I love it.
I
there.
sort of God, if we get one more fuck up than the last fucking podcast, I'm gonna be really pissed.
Oh, that's right. We tried recording a podcast like a few months ago, and it completely
Yes,
went to shit. Went to
I did
shit. It was
really good.
yeah. Edgar was he did great. It was
It
so
went to
funny. We
hell.
all had a great time. It went to hell. The audio was terrible. I'm sorry, guys. You
It was
missed out on a
cringe.
good time. We talked. How about you shut your fucking mouth, you worthless fucking
All
worm?
right.
Are y'all gonna kiss?
All right, so today, we're talking about the usual shit what's happening these days, and I think a good way to start with that is quarantine. How's everyone been with their self quarantine and whatnot?
I got black.
Okay, God, I was hoping we wouldn't stoop down to these levels of jokes. I was hoping
No,
for.
I'm serious.
I
I
love them.
got black.
What do you mean you got
Okay,
black?
I got sunburnt, therefore I'm black.
That
Jackie, you've always been brown.
No, I got browner. I'm like Cleveland Brown, but browner.
Okay, okay, okay. So Edgar, can I count on you for a genuine fucking response?
That
um,
was a genuine response.
Shut up, you fucking.
no. Now I have to censor that out.
um, in my opinion, my thing that I've been having in quarantine is the popular video games are a lot like Lebanon. No one knows about them until they blow up. That's
God
besides the point.
fucking damn it, Edgar.
I've been playing a lot of GTA lately. Yeah, GTA and a lot of Modern Warfare and some 2K.
All right. Well,
2K, I
what
don't know
about
about.
you, Alex?
I've been playing with my new dog, and that's mostly it.
Right, right.
Dog.
The exact carbon copy of Edgar's dog, right?
Yes,
No,
yes.
fool. His
It's
name is also
exactly.
What did
right.
you?
His name is also right, and it's a freaking white husky, and he's like so cool, man. Like,
Wow,
Yeah,
super
but
cool. I
then there's
bet.
also the
But then
black
there's
pit
also,
bull
you
who
feel me, the black pit bull that's not just a husky, but a pit bull.
dude,
You
huskies are
know,
better though.
but
yeah, but she
adding,
has husky in her.
yeah, that's besides the point. I was really trying to get into the topic of her teeth because they're fucking sharp, really sharp
Right, yeah. I'll
for
put
her
an image
age.
here on the new layout. Sorry for cutting off. Yeah, I'll put an image here on the new layout. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's gonna be brief mentioning of this, but yeah, I worked my ass off. The final product corrupted, so this is what you get.
No, he
Fuck you.
didn't. I did it. I did that.
Yeah,
Is
Edgar
that
did
I
it.
why
Why?
you
work.
Why
have
can't
I
you take
no
made it.
credit?
ass?
Why
I
can't you take
work.
credit, Brandon?
I work my ass off for it. Why would you ever do such things like that?
This went to hell.
But that's besides the point. Yeah, just
Epic.
man, having a fucking dog with sharp teeth, and that's just as she grows, her bite force is gonna get a lot stronger as well. And just us
Mhm.
playing in general, I feel like she's just gonna give me a shitload of scars. So yeah,
Oh, definitely.
I
It's
feel like
only
that
gonna get
too.
worse.
Yeah, and she has like she's still in her little biting phase too, so it's
Yeah,
already a
she
shit
she's a
show.
puppy of how she's what? She's like what, 3 months old, if I'm
Three
right?
months, yeah, 3 months.
Jeez, she's 3 months and she's already tearing up her bed. All of her toys are gone. She can tear up a jug in seconds. That dog is
Scary,
something else.
Aw, the
scary.
puppy.
But the
She bites my ass every time I run. I'm not kidding. She left me a scar the other day.
Nah, fool. Freaking like also has a freaking foot fetish or some shit. Like, he bites my feet all the time.
Oh man, but no. I'm just talking in
It
general. Like
takes one
me,
to know one.
like when I'm running, like she'll just chase me, and then since she's behind me, she'll start biting me, and she starts biting my ass. Uh,
Imagine having an energetic dog.
I don't. That's scary.
I wouldn't know.
No, my dog, my pit bull, Akila. She's 8 years now. She's old. She's a big old beanbag of joy. She'll just lay down next to you and nuzzle
She's
you
a
in your
vibe.
ear.
She's a
She's a
vibe.
vibe. She's genuinely a vibe. But
Unless you
speaking
like,
about dogs, sorry,
unless you
go ahead.
like get her, unless you like get her like really excited, which
Yeah, yeah,
I think I've had
definitely.
only once,
Yeah,
and
no, I remember the first time.
she threw me across the whole his whole house. A fun
Yeah, no,
experience.
it was great. It was a great day. The first time Akila and Edgar met, she didn't hold back. She saw I was a new face, a new friend, a friend of mine, and she pounced on top of him, wagged her tail, and fucking rolled on her back, waiting for a belly rub. She was so happy.
She ate me.
Did you guys forget that
And
Anthony's a dog?
and, and I'll give you props.
Midnight.
Yeah, how
Wait,
do you remember
I'll
my
give you
dog's
props.
name?
Midnight.
Don't ask.
Right, okay, so I mean, sure. Interrupt my fucking story. Okay? Do it again, I fucking dare you.
Okay.
I
Woman.
lost my train of I lost my train of thought.
We were talking about how
Choo
Jackie knows my dog's
choo.
name.
Okay, okay. So speaking of dogs, I'm just gonna move on from what I can remember. Speaking of dogs, what's the opposite of a dog? A cat. Jackie has quite a few. Tell us about them, Jackie. What's an everyday life with Garfield and Tom, talking Tom?
Ew.
Talking Tom.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
I haven't heard that shit in a minute. Um,
um, my cat's name is Bean.
Yes,
Cause
here's a picture of
she's a
Bean.
beaner.
Wow, aren't you
No,
funny and
and
creative?
no, yeah, I'm still creative. Anyways, I'm teaching her how to play fetch.
Huh?
What?
What?
Cause,
Excuse me,
What?
excuse
That's
it's
me.
not
cause
right.
it's,
No, 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 no. We're not letting that slide. Excuse me, if you wanted a dog, you could have just gotten a dog.
no,
Yeah,
no,
you
no.
made the
It's
mistake
cause
of getting a cat.
I realized she likes chasing her toys. So I threw one of them, and then she chased after it. So I'm like,
No,
huh,
no.
I could. This is useful. And she's
No, you wanted if you wanted Odie, you could have gotten Odie, but instead you
oh
chose normal. You chose
no,
normal the
You got
no,
normal.
damn. She really
no.
just said Black Lives don't matter. That's crazy.
Ah,
And you know
you
what?
have
It's cool
no
because
proof.
George Floyd would be proud. He would
I
be proud.
That's
this is a
horrible.
very sensitive topic right
You
now.
only knew about that about like 2 months ago.
Shut up.
Look, man, all I know is that George Floyd, all he if he wanted to breathe, he could have taken some classes, some
Oh my God,
meditation
Brandon, you're gonna
classes.
get
Breathe in and
Brandon,
out,
Brandon,
in the
Brandon.
nose, out the mouth. Man, just relax yourself.
Here,
Fun, let the
I can't
energy
wait.
flow.
I can't wait till we're older till we like delete this shit.
Die.
Yeah, we're gonna have to delete this shit. We're gonna get
No,
fucking
we're not.
canceled.
No, 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 no. I
Yeah, we're
want
getting
this on. I want
canceled.
to get
For
canceled. I want
everyone,
Twitter to
everyone
come.
in this fucking podcast is done. Is done. Is done. Is
Screw
done.
Hmm.
banned.
Is done.
Do we all
Completely
agree
done.
that? Do we all
I
agree that
want
fucking
to
George Floyd
feel
was
the
insane?
full force. I want to feel the full Zeus level force of Twitter's tsunami of cancel culture.
You know
Okay.
what is worse? You know what is worse than this podcast? PSN parties and Xbox parties. Those are a different story.
Those
Imagine
are a
having a
different story.
console
If
cringe.
those
And
get leaked, I'm
you know,
dead.
speaking of games, there's this cool new game, and happens to be the sponsor of this podcast called Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh my god, no, Brandon.
That wasn't
I knew it was
expected.
coming the shit that you mentioned. God damn it.
I'm sorry, I'm
Such a
sorry, it's
point.
the wrong sponsor. We're sponsored by
Fine,
Honey
fine.
again.
Hell yeah.
I
Honey, honey,
I love
give
them.
me money. I
love.
want money.
Visit
We're
Honey,
sponsored by
give me money.
NordVPN.
We're sponsored by NordVPN. You like Wi-Fi? Get it. Okay, cool. Moving up.
You
Right.
don't want to get
So
tracked down by the FBI slash
I thought we were
CIA?
sponsored by
Just get
Raycon.
just get NordVPN. I got you.
right. So completely off topic. Today, as of this recording, tomorrow is the first day of school for us. It's gonna be
Boo.
online.
You're
Yes,
built
pretty
like a
cool indeed.
school.
I
Well, like
don't ever feel like it to me again, but I wanted to bring this. I don't like school, but I wanted to bring it up to the topic. It's gonna be a new experience. It's gonna be online. Sure, we had that for
okay.
like a month or two, but
Yeah.
this is gonna be a whole year's worth of our last senior year in high school.
Well,
Without
if
bringing
the
that up,
Loose hair,
bringing
loose
up
freaking
hair.
the topic.
freaking COVID comes down, hopefully we can have a second semester.
Yeah,
Quite
because you made
frankly,
fun of
I
us.
don't
I don't think.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah, I know,
slow
but
down.
like by
Homeschooled,
some
hell yeah.
miracle,
Nah,
Hopefully,
Americans are
Edgar's
dum dums.
lucky. He still has one more year of school left. Besides,
Yes, yes,
after
honestly,
yes.
this year,
I probably won't even have the whole senior shit either, cause we're Americans. We're dum dums.
yeah.
we not
Did
even
you
that. The
hear that
world right now is just so stupid.
No.
California has more than 600, what was it? 600,000
Hmm.
cases of COVID.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah,
So
we're
We're
actually
number
winning.
one.
we're
See,
winning.
Oh, hell
we
yeah.
always have to prove someone that we're just good. We're
We're just
just good.
miserable. We're a
We're
miserable
dude.
state.
Actually, no cap, dude. No cap. We're
The
carrying the
fuck
United
up,
States of
Brendan.
America.
We're in the
What?
leaderboards now.
I'm just saying, dog. No cap. You know what I'm saying?
Hella
Actually,
cap.
like George Floyd, it was
Oh my
breathtaking.
god.
It was besides the point.
Okay. Next
Um,
Look,
topic.
hey,
Can I censor
no,
that?
wait,
So
wait. Nobody wants to hear this. This is none of y'all ready for this conversation. But check this out. George Floyd, he's patient zero of the coronavirus. That's all I'm saying. The cops, he's just doing his job,
I
trying to
mean,
prevent the virus, but he was too late.
COVID takes away people's breath, and his was taken away.
Do you
Yeah,
hold
there
the
you
position
go.
that he was actually a mermaid? That's why he couldn't breathe.
no, yeah.
mermaid.
Have you seen George Floyd's like little murals? Like I think is that how you say it? Murals?
Mural,
Yeah.
Yeah, his
mural.
art, the art that people are making,
Oh
which
yeah.
I've
it's really
seen the.
nice.
Damn, you knew George Floyd
I've
when he
seen the
died. I knew George
intention.
Floyd when he was on Spotify
All
and
right.
SoundCloud.
Why?
No, but anyway, in all seriousness, all jokes aside, he's a very well respected man who's just
Yeah,
living his
yeah.
life.
Yeah.
I actually think,
Actually, though,
yeah, these days it's like, oh, from what
everything's
I've
just gone
seen,
to shit.
Yeah.
everything's kind of shit.
2020
The cops,
sucks.
from what I've
Yeah,
seen, they're still corrupt. Everything is corrupt,
yeah.
and it sucks that we're gonna have to live through that, and it probably gonna have to be the generation to solve it, if not the next
We're
generation, if
not.
we even
Yeah.
have one, if we even
No, no,
have
no,
one.
no, no, look, hear me out. We're no.
We're dum
I
dums.
We're getting
think I
bombed.
think after like the next like four generations after us is like gonna do something.
We're actually pretty. If we want to think hard, then we're pretty intelligent.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
we adapt
our
quickly as a generation, but we're just choosing not to for some reason.
Yeah.
because our minds are freaking baked by
because
memes.
we're Americans.
Yeah.
But
Every
no, yeah, the
genuine,
murals, like
the
the
murals,
murals are fucking. I like them. I genuinely do.
they're very beautiful. I do believe that there's some good left in this world, and
Yeah,
it's proof through those murals of people taking the time out of their day during this whole virus to make a piece of art to
I
lighten
feel
up
like
the world a
yeah,
little
I
bit.
feel like art somewhat at least a good piece to see.
Wow, what a really good
Which
segue. Speaking of art,
yeah, speaking of art,
me my, me myself,
this
I am an artist, and as of
other
these past,
Yeah.
people,
Same.
not
Yeah.
just that, just
yeah,
other people in this Discord server in general. Or
yeah, in this Discord server that I've made, link in the description. Fuck it.
I'm not putting it.
I thank you. I
wait,
I
before you link it, you gotta warn them.
yeah,
Get one.
yeah, right,
It's a
right.
virus.
Yeah, we're the secondary virus. No,
Yeah,
our Discord server, we're pretty chill. Tough skin to get in here. We genuinely we punk on each other a lot. So if you're into that, if you're into teasing each other, making fun of each other, by all means, pushing
And
boundaries,
punks.
come.
it's easy.
Targeting specific races.
Yeah. No, but as I was saying,
Ah.
uh, during this whole quarantine, I've been really railing on art and focusing on myself. And Edgar can vouch for me that I've been pumping out drawings left and right weekly,
Hmm.
Yes, if
and
not
some,
daily.
yeah, if not daily. Here are a few examples if Orozco's kind enough to put them there.
Sure.
Um, I feel like part of
Probably
that
not that you're
was
black.
thank
Um,
you. Part of that was because of check this out. I got broken up with. That's pretty epic. Uh, and part of my coping mechanism was art, and it definitely helped me get into a better mindset for myself to self improve. And I feel like topic of relationships is also another good one, and we can I want to see if anyone here is willing and open to talk about some how specific relationships, no details needed, shaped you into the kind of person you are today.
mhm.
For me, like I'm zero. We've been
We're
together.
going to censor names for
Oh
protection.
shit.
I have
Yeah.
Mhm.
experience, so
We've been together for like 2 years
Give her a
now.
code name. Give her a code name. She's Stephanie. Go ahead.
small.
Stephanie. Okay, me and Stephanie have been together for 2 years now,
Michelle Obama.
and she
No, it's
really,
mine.
fucking god,
Go ahead.
she really has taught
Sorry.
me like how to be patient with all this stuff because my situation is that her parents don't let her freaking have a relationship, so I'm like having to wait for our relationship to kind of develop more because we kind of have this boundary between us, and I just need to wait. It just being patient and being like mindful of stuff. Mm.
Yeah, definitely having
Which
that
is
mindset
something
that eventually
I, yeah,
you
something I genuinely like respect you for that, for being patient in general.
Hmm.
So
hmm
that's a huge props for you. Yeah.
definitely.
So.
When I first met you, you were so a lot of things. If something wasn't going right, it would really mess with you. So the fact that you're lasting this long in a relationship like that, where the biggest boundary being her parents, is completely and utterly against you, I give you props for that. Definitely,
Mhm.
you've matured a lot because of it.
Hmm.
Play of the game.
But talking about maturing and stuff, for me, my breakup was definitely on my end. I made my mistakes. I won't go into it, but I mean, I made my mistakes. Learning from those mistakes, I've seen my flaws and how I can improve upon them. I definitely, hopefully, from what I've done, I've improved definitely these past month and a half. I've
Hmm.
improved quite a bit in terms of my patience, my anger, and the sort of mindset that I have where I'm right, you're wrong. I definitely feel like that was a big factor as well that I'm working on. Uh,
One thing I will give you also props as well is knowing when to not argue over something, or
yeah,
when an argument is just done for. You know, it's just like a lose-lose situation. So you go on about your day and you just let it go, which is
yeah,
something
definitely.
I respect you a lot.
That's thanks to you. I will not take props for that. You definitely taught me to know when to choose my battles and when to just throw in the towel. And it's definitely helping me on this journey of maturity in my life. I'll thank you for that. But Jackie,
Hmm.
if you want to say anything add on to it, or you want to move
Jackie
on?
left.
Anybody? Jackie left the call. Now let
Yeah.
me
Hmm.
tell you something. That is a committed podcast member.
Exactly.
That is what we're looking for in the Doodles podcast. And I'm so happy that fucking hate that stupid cunt. God damn
He
it,
said
Jackie.
something slow.
Stupid fucking women.
Yeah, women. Why don't we even have them? Women. I barely met her.
Oh
Yep.
my fucking god.
I want a newer model.
Exactly what he said. Went to my more like left.
Do you want me to cut
That's
that out?
besides the point. No, no proof. No, yeah. Relationships is a huge roller coaster ride, which you can either learn from or decide to be in
Have it
your
be an
little
anchor.
sorrows.
What?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Be in this little rabbit hole where you just feel like shit completely. But it all depends on you and whoever's on your side and
And
to
how
help
you're
you get
willing to
through it.
use that pain.
Exactly. And if you're willing to get help from either your friends or anything, just help in general to get you through this
Yeah.
situation because it is tough going through a long relationship and then ending up to just go on your separate ways.
It happens, and not even just that. The topic of being sad in general. I wanna,
Oh
now that
yeah.
we're on this topic, I wanna let the audience, the 30 people that watch, want to let the audience know if there's something going on with you guys, and everyone has their reasons for not wanting to open up or something. Us here at the Doodles podcast, we're genuinely letting you know it's okay to ask for help. Get yourself a therapist, talk to your parents, talk to your friends, whoever you need to open up to, you do it because prioritization of oneself is key to living a better life. And I can guarantee that the moment you start worrying about yourself and less about others, then your life starts to line up a little better and things get a little more clear.
Which
So
is
that
good. Which is good to, prioritize yourself, but don't be selfish in a way,
yeah,
because if you
don't
do, you will start uh separating yourself
becoming
from
self-centered.
others. Yeah, you're gonna start
Yeah,
separating yourself from others, and that's also a bad. So just learn how to maintain balance in a
yeah, balance
situation.
of both. Because I'll tell you one thing, from my experience, 8 years of isolation of that kind of mindset of I can do it myself was not a good one. That's the reason a lot of unfortunate events had happened in my recent days.
I think
But
me, you, and I feel like some other people in our server have gone through our fair share of just keeping shit quiet because
oh yeah,
we just feel like we're a bother.
yeah,
It,
exactly, and
and it really sucks.
it
But
does. I hope we can all eventually like I get the better idea of it that I'm not a bother, and my friends are there for me. But definitely it's still that little itch in the back of your head, telling you that leave them alone. They have their own problems to deal with, and you don't need to be one of them. But at the end of the day, that's not how it works, man. For all you guys out there, that's not how it works. That your friends are your friends for a reason. They care about you. They'd be more than willing to lend you a hand when you need one.
and if they don't, honestly, they're not your friends.
Yep,
And they aren't.
yep. But Alex, you've been pretty quiet. Now let's talk about if you want to your personal growth, and if not, we can move on to a lighter subject. Definitely.
I mean, I was just silent because you guys had that shit. Like, you guys said like a lot of good shit. But for me, my
A lot
personal
of good shit, you fucking
growth, well,
losers.
like,
Good,
Yeah,
nice.
that's fucking great.
like my personal growth, right? Well, when I started, I was very much like a person that if I started talking to people, I would like think I would try to put myself in their shoes and like say like, oh, why are you talking to me, man? Like, why are you so annoying? Or, like I would think that people would think I'm annoying, or people would think I would like talk too much or I'll talk too much about myself and shit like that. And I would always think that people I talk to would always think that they don't want to talk to me at all.
Who
And
does this guy think he is?
it's
Type mindset.
yeah, like everybody hates me. And
Yeah.
just going through all this stuff with like Brandon and Edgar and Anthony and everybody, like they just taught me that nobody gives a shit. Like it's not that they don't like me, is they like me, but how do I explain it? I don't know how to explain it. It's
You're not a
like,
bother, dummy.
yeah, I'm not a
That's
bother. Like they genuinely like me and they genuinely wanted to talk to me all the time. And
Yeah.
yeah,
You're a pleasure. You're a pleasure to have all the time. I'll tell you one thing. You worthless sack of shit somehow got me into playing Fortnite. I will never forgive you for that.
You're welcome.
Never ever.
you still
No.
play it though. That's the only situation you still play it.
I
Best
can't
is,
look. I don't have Gmod anymore. I don't have Gmod. I have to get Gmod where I can get it, and Fortnite is giving it
well,
to me.
Gmod is free
Giving me
for me.
prop hunt. I need prop hunt.
For me, there's free
um,
Lost,
Gmod.
lost my PC, man. I can't.
you can hear
I
the
need my prop
tweaking.
hunt.
You hear the tweaking in his voice.
I,
Fucking.
you got that prop hunt, man.
Oh god, no. Being
That's
infected.
I just feel
Please,
like,
man.
oh
Yo,
my
Roscoe,
god.
just let me play for an hour, man. I'm good for it. I swear.
Down?
But
Go to the fucking the library and like computers and shit, just fucking hack some.
Yeah, go to the library's computers and then play Gmod on there.
You're like,
what
sir, what are you doing? You're like, fucking Gmod, Gmod.
it's called, bro. I feel like I've I've had my fair share of situations where I just genuinely had to go through by myself, and it
Hmm.
wasn't just because of need. I just didn't want help at the certain time because I just felt like I just need to. It's my problem, and I want to handle it. I mean, if I don't learn, and I'm just using everyone as a fucking wheelchair, when I'm not gonna learn
Taking.
from my experience.
Yeah, definitely. I will give you, yeah, like you said before, balance is definitely the key. You don't want to rely on anybody too much. Independence, it does matter because sometimes whether your friends are there or not, they may be busy and they may not have the time for you, unfortunately, and then you need to learn how to fight for yourself sometimes
Manage.
and manage. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
And that's completely fine because from what I know, Edgar, correct me if I'm wrong. You're going through your stuff right now, and by all means, you want to prove to yourself and others that you can definitely go through this all on your own if push comes to shove.
Yes. 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 It's
Respect
exactly
you
the
for
point.
it.
And I just
Respect you for it.
I just feel like because shit happens. You get diagnosed with bipolar. Ooh. Uh, shit gets tough
Yeah,
because there comes to certain situations where it's like you have this certain mood and it switches all up on you, and it can affect your friendship with other people that are around you, because they're gonna be like, "What the fuck? You good?" You know, because it's like
yeah,
you have this certain mood and they don't know what's going on, which I
yeah,
feel like
definitely.
it's something I just gotta elaborate as well with other people, because I'm not too open about being bipolar.
Hmm.
Yeah, people only see what you're allowing them to see,
Yeah,
and unfortunately, that's
uh,
not the image that is needed.
exactly. I feel like that's what a lot of people get wrong about us in general. Like they think we give them a piece, and they
A
think
very
it's,
small piece.
yeah, a very
They think it
small
defines them.
piece, and they think it's everything.
Yeah,
Which
I
I
cannot
just
tell
feel
you how
like
many times. I cannot tell you. Sorry for cutting off. I cannot
no,
tell you how many times people have mistaken me for being. I'm either the class clown or I'm the meanest person in the world. That there's no middle. Thank you, car. There's no in between. In that sad, there's no gray area for the surrounding people that I don't let in. It's just either Brandon's this funny guy or he's really mad all the time. And that's, I mean, honestly, I don't know where my point is. That's all I wanted to say.
Hmm.
no, I just no. I feel like it gets to the point of opening up a lot. I feel like that's the point, because well, you don't always have to be that certain type of person most of the time, because many people just don't see the true you, or just
Yeah,
me, and also me in general. I don't really like to show many people, well, me, so they just think I'm this fucking dude who's likes to fuck around a lot, and
Yeah.
they don't take me serious most of the time. Which is, when it comes down to it, when someone really needs me, I'm there for them 100% all the way.
oh
Hmm.
yeah,
And I just feel like most people just see me as, the fucking class clown, which
yeah,
I
well,
100% take in me, because like I'll
yeah.
take that for me, because I'm always fucking around. That's just how I was been.
Likewise, likewise.
I always try to lighten up the mood in certain points, even when it's just a shit show. I always try. And if it comes down to me, at least someone fucking attacking me because I try to lighten up the mood, at least they're directing it at me. More attention from
Yeah,
me, eh? But
yeah.
yeah,
For sure. Comedy is from what I've seen, from what I've experienced, from what I am.
nothing.
The funniest
Comedy is the
people are
best.
usually comedy's the best remedy. But
Yep.
usually the funniest people are almost always the saddest
The
motherfuckers you will ever
status,
meet.
yes, exactly. That is true, completely true.
Yeah, like
If you see someone just making a fucking joke and making literally everyone in the fucking room, your grandma, your dead fucking ancestors, your fucking, I don't know, your aunt that has cancer somehow fucking healed because he made her laugh so hard. That's the saddest motherfucker.
Hmm.
yeah,
And I feel
definitely.
like most people just need to. I feel like most people need the funny guy, not just
Yeah,
for being funny, but to help them at least get through something. I'm not saying every
yeah,
motherfucker that cracks a shitload of jokes is always sad, but most of the time it is.
from all the
Dude.
people that I've met and myself, you know, I'm people tell me that I'm funny. People tell me that I'm helpful, understanding this and that. You know, uh, but I'm pretty freaking sad. And that's just the point that I'm trying to make is I guess don't judge a book by its cover. While we're hitting people with a lot of lessons that they should already know. They probably already
Yeah.
know them.
I feel, but it's not just that. I just feel like people do know them. They just don't.
Glance past them.
It's
They
not.
glance
It's
past
not.
them.
Yeah, exactly. They just look at it and then go on about their day. Which I
They
feel like that's
acknowledge
how.
it, but they don't actually implement it into their daily everyday life.
Yeah, which I want to get to the fact that when some shit always happens.
Always.
Sorry, I have something in my fucking throat. Something always happens. Once it happens, they people focus on it. But when people mention it, they just go on and pass the day. Until it happens, it's a different story.
Hmm.
And yeah, so
Definitely.
it's, you know, fucking someone could bully a person, but no one knows what he's going through. So when he's getting shitted on, it might make his day even
Yeah. I, you got to look at everyone's perspective these days
perspective.
because everyone has their own stories. Every action is made cause and effect. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. Cause and effect. If someone's acting a certain way, it's because something caused them to act that way. The meanest, toughest people, the funniest, jolliest people on the outside, something made them be that way. Whether for comedy, at least for me, growing up, it was a very good coping mechanism.
I feel like
And
it was
uh,
always sorry for cutting off, but it was always
uh,
for me as well. Like making people laugh was my way of being like if I can help myself dealing with my problems, I can maybe make someone's day just by making just crack a smile at least by making a
yeah,
joke.
definitely.
The only thing is, for me, like comedy was like something different for me, cause
What was it?
whenever it's just that feeling of making people laugh, like they're genuinely happy when you make them laugh. That made me know that they weren't being fake and they weren't saying, oh, like, oh, I hate this guy. Like when you make people laugh and they actually laugh, that means that they're not hiding anything. They're genuinely happy to be around you when they laugh with you.
I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a different take on the whole matter and using comedy to solidify if people can tolerate you or not. Like if they
Hmm.
genuinely enjoy you, and like you've said before, a problem with you was doubting yourself and your enjoyability for other people if they enjoy your presence and yeah,
Mhm.
I can definitely see how making them laugh make you feel more wanted and needed in a situation.
Hmm.
Yeah, and like I remember, you know what's one role model I had to make me get out of my self consciousness?
Yeah.
Freaking code name, Kraken. He would come to school with freaking what, a dinosaur onesie and like an anglerfish hat. And I
Yes.
was like, dude, this guy has like big gahankas, to freaking come to school like that.
Thank you for censoring yourself.
Yeah, to
Yes.
come to school like that. And I'm just like, dude, that's where I came. Like, I came to like have the like the fuck it attitude. Like, fuck it, I'll just do whatever I want. Like nobody's
Yeah,
like, it
definitely.
doesn't matter what people think about me. I'm just gonna do what I want. I'm gonna come to school dressing comfortable. Like, I don't care if people think like, oh, I look lazy. I'm gonna be comfortable. I'm gonna be by myself. Like, I'm gonna be myself.
Which I feel
Yeah.
like everyone has their everyone has their little phase of not giving a fuck.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I feel like everyone I feel like I don't know most of everyone's story, but the way I've known Brandon and just knowing me myself, our way of just not giving a fuck was way different.
Mhm.
Like way it was more of just like you're just tired. You're tired of it. You're sick of what everybody thinks, and you don't care anymore. But I feel like just because you don't care doesn't mean others don't have feelings.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at us
but
being all philosophical. We haven't even given Orozco the time to breathe.
no, really haven't.
I have no
Orozco,
experience
what
in
the?
any of
You
these
know,
things.
I was gonna
Right,
mention. I
right.
was
Because
gonna
Orozco's
mention.
perfect.
He really is.
Your
He's
Orozco's
God. That's why.
perfect. He's God. This man
Yes.
has an RV for fun. He doesn't need one. He has one. He has a house.
Just because he can.
Um,
It's a
just because he
VR,
can. He has a house. He has a pool. He has VR set. He has a Switch. He has a PS4. He has an Xbox. I think. Correct me if I'm
a
wrong.
PC.
Yeah, I do.
PC. He has a PC. The man. What other systems do you have? Enlighten us.
A Game Boy, I guess.
A
Oh my!
Game Boy.
A
He has a
fucking Game
vintage
Boy.
stuff too. Game Boy.
Yeah. He has a butler
The
too.
man.
No, I don't.
He has a butler too. The
What?
man.
Never know. He might
When we
have
go
your
to visit.
dad under his bed.
Yeah, yeah.
This.
Every time we go visit, as for like a little group hangout, Orozco is the man
He
for that.
really
Because
is the man.
without even realizing it, and maybe it's not, because it feels like the man's going all out to make us comfortable.
Hmm.
But gee,
His parents too.
his parents
Oh
too,
yeah, they're
100%.
like a big key part of it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're so
Like
warm. Such a warm feeling to be there. You feel very welcome. There's many things to do, whether it
Home.
be talk, play games. It's very homey, yes.
I remember Anthony's
Uh,
mom was like, "Don't be scared to freaking get the patties for the freaking hamburgers, and like, don't be scared, it's not gonna bite." And I'm just like, "Oh, okay."
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. After that, he took the whole stack of bread.
I know.
No, like
He just
literally,
he,
he
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 just ate
took it.
hamburger
He
bread,
took. Yeah, he just ate all of it.
hamburger
Thanks for
bread
that,
by itself.
Alex.
Hmm.
But
I'll be right
I
back. My
was.
dog is knocking on the door.
Yeah. Uh, his dog actually stands on his two hind legs and walks and knocks the door as a human itself. It is a very evolved dog.
She does stand on her legs when she wants food, though.
Yeah. Sometimes she just gets tired of it. Which it was gonna bring about the subject about the sleeping schedule,
Oh, fuck my sleeping
which
schedule.
which I feel like I feel like mostly everyone has a shit show sleeping schedule. Everyone's just
At least all
everywhere.
teenagers do. At least all
Yeah,
teenagers do.
Hmm.
yeah, and uh, school is gonna be a very big shit show because I didn't know about like school coming back until lately, like yesterday, I think.
Hmm.
Jesus.
Yeah, so my sleeping schedule is like really fucked. I didn't sleep for 2 days, and I think after the next day I slept midday, and I woke up like at 11 or 12, and I slept again in midday today. So I just really gotta sleep today. I don't want to go all late to our little Zoom call or whatever that we're gonna have.
Oh,
So
mine is different because my parents, they would never let me. Like, I know you guys always talk about how you guys sleep all day, but my parents never let me do that. They always wake me up around 11, 12 every single day during the summer. And if they see me like knocked out because like I had like a long night, they would just like wake me up. They're like, "Get up! It's the freaking morning. Stop sleeping. You already had time. Your time to sleep." And I'm just like, ugh.
my dad would actually knock the fuck out of me every time I slept.
Mhm.
Like at 8, he'd wake me up at 8 or 9. If I'm not awake, he'd neck me or pour water on my head.
Oh man.
But my mom, on the other hand, she gave up. She actually, like, no joke, she just gave up.
Oh,
Me sleeping in my bed is a whole different story. There could be a whole shooting outside of my house, and I will be knocked out.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I just feel like everyone just has their fair share of just not sleeping at all.
I feel like
That's to the
freaking
point,
school's gonna
and
be a shit show though
it
because
is.
like
it
It really
is.
is.
they still haven't like contacted us about like our Zoom call meetings or like when we're
They
gonna
started
start and
posting though,
shit like
like
that.
some teachers are posting like the schedules for Zoom meetings.
Yeah, well, for me, I only have like one teacher that they posted one thing about like they gave me the hours, yeah, but it's like all my other teachers are like, "What the fuck, man? Like, where's my shit?" And then it's just like it's the day before. You should be already having this for me to just do, to just like click and go. And, like nobody has it.
Maybe they do it last minute.
They're gonna do it last minute, right before
Speaking
9.
You know,
speaking of last minute,
you know,
uh,
I was gonna
I'll
make
let Edgar
a,
finish his thought.
yeah, I was gonna bring into the fact about making 9/11 jokes, but they always just seem to crash and burn. That's besides the
That's
point.
old.
It's
All right.
really old, but hey, props to Swagger since he gave it to me. That's um no, but
This
actually,
podcast is
it's good.
exactly
It's
like
good.
9/11. It's crashed and burned. And on that
That's
note, sorry for cutting everyone off, but I just realized what fucking time it is, and we just finished talking about how our sleep schedules are fucked.
It's barely 9:20. Calm down.
It's better than
no.
20
I feel like we haven't mentioned the fact that why does mitochondria look like a Cheeto puff?
because you're built like a Cheeto Puff.
But it's
I
green.
can I'm not, you're not wrong, but I do want to come into the fact of new friends that we've been having on Discord, like online friends, is really really interesting.
We're building.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I've been like traveling to different discords and seeing new friends, and it's pretty fun. I've seen like a one of my friends, Corn, that she has like a freaking. She lives like what some other place in the U.S. and she has like a hamster, but like it's fucking I don't know. It's like amazing. Like he can do tricks and shit, and when like he puts like she puts like live streams of like him doing tricks,
Oh.
and I
mm.
was like, oh god. And then I found some new friends that like Brandon introduced into the server, and they're pretty fun. Uh, and it's just like meeting new people is really good. Like I like socializing all the time.
I just feel like socializing is just a good part in general to have, especially for like other important shit that you have to do that has to include socializing. It's gonna be a big part, and since I feel like since tech is just evolving, we probably won't mind not even have to actually meet people in general. So
Hmm.
I feel like it's more antisocial people are social and online, like very online. I've tend to notice that a lot. So yeah, I feel like that's a good thing to I guess have. Which I do want to get into some hypotheticals.
Hmm.
I feel like I've been waiting on that, but I don't have anything in mind right now.
Not
At
really.
What
least
what if we hypothetically called it a night, boys?
Yeah. We did good
I
progress, you
think
know?
we made good progress, and quite frankly, we need to go to school.
no,
We need
no,
to
we
go to
don't.
school.
Really?
No, we don't. I don't
Technically
remember.
speaking, we could stay up and then we'll be ready for school.
Yes,
All
yes.
right,
Yes.
all right. You can hypothetically shut the fuck up. Well, boys and opposite boys, this was a good podcast. We
No, it
hope you
wasn't.
sleep well.
That's an actual lie. He is lying to you, just like Bush did 9/11. That's besides the
Okay,
point. Um, Michelle Obama has a dick. Michelle Obama has
K-
a cock. I repeat,
KSI,
Michelle. This is
KSI,
not a
please
lie.
collab with me. KSI, collab with me. I will
He
fight you. Me and you,
K-
KSI, fight. I'll fight you.
KSI has no dick.
KSI,
He is not black. I
KSI,
repeat, KSI is
KSI,
Oh
not
my
white.
Michelle Obama is
I
god,
KSI.
don't.
what is this
Michelle
I.
Obama is
happening?
Just
KSI. There's no cap.
Simpsons.
She
Da,
has
na,
a
Oh
cock.
na,
my
na,
god.
na,
No,
na, na, na,
no.
na, na, na.
Michelle
No.
Obama
KSI
has a
is
cock. I
not real.
repeat,
I'm
this
telling
is.
you.
I am not lying. I
Michelle Obama took her
swear.
strawberry milk.
Bush did
Michelle
Uh,
9/11.
Obama.
Bush did
Bush.
9/11.
JFK didn't
End
kill
it.
himself.
End it. Cut it off.
Not
Cut it.